Hey, what's going on, guys? This is TigerHasAKicks.com, and today I just wanted to do something a little bit different. There is something that was trending on Instagram, I believe, last week. Actually, I came across it on Nice Kicks Instagram news feed. It was a bunch of Air Jordan retros sitting in Shanghai, China. So I wanted to go back to the source and see what this was all about. So I went and looked up the guy's YouTube account. Actually, I say YouTube account, Instagram account, and he had a bunch of like retros, like some good ones. As you can see on my screen right now, he has like the Poland ones, and this one with the copper mid section and the Iron Man, and a bunch of like even the Royalty 12. They're not even out here, and a bunch of like stuff that here is sold out that are sitting in, and people were pretty thirsty for it. And I guess his inbox was full of people asking him for an assist. Basically, they wanted him to hook him up. So I wanted to discuss the reason why this is taking place in China. This is the guy's Instagram account, and I went and looked it up, and he's got some pretty crazy stuff, man. Like, so I kind of wanted to discuss this morning. I don't want to show you. I mean, this is not, I'm just wanting to show you what it was. So I want to give you my reasons for why I think and this is taking place. Like, I'm not surprised by it. I actually wrote an article on it, but I know people don't like to read. Okay, a lot of people don't like to read articles, so I decided I'm just going to do a video to kind of break this down a little bit and then show you exactly what I think about this whole situation. Now, first, let me explain a couple of reasons, and let's get to it in just a minute. Basically, I actually had to just go in and kind of lay it out. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is like fleeting consumers. Okay, this is a huge thing because people change their taste bud, always change. So I wrote a post like uh, a couple of years ago where I talked about actually, let me see if I can grab it and I can get access to it for you guys. But in the post I discussed vultures. So basically the vultures were made up of like overseas bulk buyers from China, and they were always going to stores and like ravaging the entire malls. Like, I remember I live in like Maryland, and Lake Forest Mall is one of the malls that is actually dying. But I would go in there, and then I would see like older Asian folks. They were like, some of them were like 60, 65. So they were basically buying this thing and reselling it in Asia and sending it. Now, I don't know if they were selling in China, so to speak, but let me go back to my earlier point. But there were a bunch of them selling those sneakers, and it was virtually impossible to get anything. And then Foot Locker actually had to change a lot of their reward system because these guys were using the coupons and basically abusing it, and they screwed up for everybody else. So there was a bunch of them. So, but what the question is, why am I bringing this up? That's because there's been a decrease on Asian shoppers. I've not seen them at all. I've actually gone to the mall, and I've not seen any of them buying any sneakers anymore. So, and the reason why I think that's due to an increase in the supply from overseas, which explains why the shoes are sitting, because the supply is now increasing over there. So what's the need of buying them over here? The only reason why they were buying it here is because there was not an influx of shoes. So therefore now they can just buy it overseas, so they don't have to buy it from US retailers. Because Jordan Brand, again, listen, Jordan Brand is not stupid. They follow what people talk about. They know what's going on in the market. They have relationship with the retailers, so they know what is going on in the US market. So they began flooding the Asian market, because this is the thing. Jordan Brand wants to make the most money from their sneakers. So if they see that a lot of Asians are buying the shoes, why not supply Asia better and just diminish the production in the US? Because those shoes were sitting in malls. Like, you were walking malls, and I was buying like Jordan retros, like even the black and the black and green Jordan 13 that came. I forgot the nickname on the shoe. I bought those. I was buying those for like 119 from my local DTLR. So if those things are selling well in Asia, why don't we flood the Asian market and then let those guys buy it over there? Why allow? Because Jordan Brand want to maximize their profit. They want to capitalize on everything. So that's what they did. Now, but there is repercussion to that. If you flood the market, what do you think happened? The result is shoes begin to sit, and that's what's happening in front of us, because customers, especially in Asia, they are fickle. They're fleeting. Okay, their taste buds change like a clock. because they constantly want something better. And then it's just the vanity of man. As humans, we don't want what everybody else has. We want what we can't have, basically, because we want to have something unique. So therefore, this is typical of like a lot of Asian consumers, because an item that could be like a hottest commodity today can lose its value in a short period of time, because consumers always want what they can't have. And once the market is saturated with a particular like commodity, interest fades quickly, and that's what's happening. So in essence, businesses are at the mercy of the consumer, because when their mood swing, people don't want to buy it anymore. They go, you know what, everybody's getting it. Just like the fidget spinners and now those pop it, whatever. Everybody wants it. But once everybody has it, now nobody wants it anymore, because it's no longer something that is like unique. Again, that's the vanity of men. So that could be one reason why shoes are sitting, because consumers are fleeting. They just don't want to care. They just don't care anymore about the sneakers. They don't want to deal with it, because now the market is flooded and everybody can get it, so they don't want to get it. Now, the other reason is the abundance of fake sneakers in the market. And this could be a huge reason. I'm going to get into it in a minute, because Jordan Retros, there's a reason why they are not being bought out anymore, because with the introduction of like the new breed of fakes, they're called now option B sneakers. Okay, fakes have graduated. They change names every time. So now people are calling them like option B sneakers. And then laws are prohibiting the sale of counterfeit may be a little lax in Asia. I think they have like some strong laws, but I don't think the repercussions are as bad as they are like here. So people don't want to deal with the shenanigans with like release dates problems. Every time you want to get a shoe, there's so many problems, you know, with the bud, with all this nonsense. So people don't want to deal with it. So the Chinese consumer has mostly shifted and opted for these option B sneakers, which are first of all easier to obtain, and they are more affordable. They are cheaper and they are easier to get. So, and I've shared like photos of like several prototype Jordans, and they're absolutely like jaw dropping. Like if you see some of these fakes, like I said, fakes have graduated. I mean, people are buying them and they don't even care, because now it's basically socially accepted to buy fake sneakers. You don't get crucified anymore. You don't get excommunicated, because now fakes have been so easy to get and people actually want it. Let me just show you a couple of pics of fakes that I've seen, just to show you the extent to which they've gone, man. Let me show you that in a minute. Now just take a look at this right here. I mean, look at the incredible fakes they've gotten. I'm just gonna click on some of the pictures. Now these are all shoes that have not even made it into the scene just yet. These dudes already have it. So many fakes, and some of them are like super nice, and the quality is just incredible. So the temptation to, I mean, it's at your fingertips. Look, this is the Off-White too. They're not even out yet. They're not even out. But look, they got them out already. Okay, the bootleggers got it out, and the shoes look darn good. So people are like, why am I gonna wait for a shoe that I can't get if I can get it right now? I want it, and I want it now. So therefore, they're gonna pull the trigger, because it looks great, and nobody crucifies you anymore for wearing fakes. Actually, people actually tolerate it. So therefore, why not go for it? So why not? Why would I want to wait to get the Travis Scott if I can get it right now, and I can pay a lot less than retail instead of paying $2,000 or $1,000? So I'm gonna get it now. So therefore, I don't want to go to Nike and buy anything. Now this is the Soulfly Jordan 1. Now look at this. They're so quick. They make these things so quick. They have them all out. You know what I'm saying? And the quality is incredible. They do use like top-notch material. So people are like, I'm not gonna buy an authentic shoe if I can get a fake one. So the Cool Gray 11s, they ain't even out. They've already got them out. You know, good quality shoe. You know, they got the kid sizes, they got man sizes, they got every size you need. And you pay probably like $140, $130 for them. So people are like, hey, if I can get my hands on it now, I'm gonna get it. You better believe I'm gonna get it. I want to deal with Jordan Brain. You know, look at this. I mean, they got all kind of stuff. They even got stuff that's not even out just yet, and they got them all lined up for you. And then these are all like affordable sneakers, like people can buy it now, and you don't have to go through the shenanigans of the bot and all the nonsense. So therefore, people are like, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and get it right now. I'm gonna go for the option B. Now, there could be another reason why these sneakers are like sitting in China. Now, the third reason, which I think probably is one of the biggest reasons is the COVID-19 repercussions. Basically, what has happened is the supply is still low, and that's because of COVID-19, and the demand is still fairly high in the USA. So, however, what you see is like the Jordan 1 mids are also like slowly becoming like dust collectors. They're not selling as well anymore. So I'm suspecting that because of shipping issues, because of COVID-19, Jordan brand has decided to just offload all of his like North American inventory into the Chinese market, resulting in the excess because a lot of shoe stores were not getting their stuff. Like you go, like I went to a local Foot Locker and they just got their Jordan 5 Raging Bull. So if Nike's having trouble bringing the shoes over here, why not just send it to the Chinese market and just offload everything over there? So again, well, the question is, all these reasons could be potential reasons. I'm not sure this is like actual truth, but I'm just throwing like some reasons for you out there to kind of explore, because we don't know what's really going on, but all we can tell is that there is a shift. And for me, what I think about is like if I'm a brand like Adidas, or I'm a brand like Saccai or New Balance, which New Balance is making some stride right now. So they're killing it. They've been always killing it. So, but now they're even better. So what I'm saying is, right now is the time to capture that evasive market, because people are fleeting. Again, their taste bud changes all the time. So right now is the time to say, hey, listen, if I'm a brand, I'm gonna capitalize on this and just go for that consumer that's always trying to change its taste buds. So again, this is my reason. Number one, I think is because people are fleeing. Second is because of fakes on the market. And then third, because of COVID-19 repercussions, because shipping is still delayed. So therefore, the brands are probably offloading all their stuff in the country where they are being made. So the stuff is made in China for the most part. So why not just sell it in China right now, because we have trouble bringing them in the United States. So this is why these are doing this way. Now, if I'm that guy, Shanghai Soul, this is a perfect time to create some kind of a business where you can actually sell all these sneakers to other people that are actually looking for it. So hey, this is how business starts. You see an opportunity, you see a need on the market, and then you supply that need. And he is in a perfect place now in China, so why not do it? All right, so that's all I wanted to talk about today. But I also wanted to mention that I wrote several articles. You want to see the fake off-white? I'm showing you in here how to authenticate them. And I also talked about the Jordan 4 Red Thunder, and the Jordan 3 Pine Green, and the Gundam SB. Those are also out. So I did a real versus fake on it. So you want to check it out. See the links in the description. I will have that for you. Okay. So other than that, man, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. And again, don't forget to subscribe to House of Kicks on YouTube, and also subscribe to my my website. The subscription is only $4.99 a month, and you get a whole bunch of perks. If you want to find out about it, I'll have a link for in the description. Again, thanks for watching.